Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Remember the Walmart Plus hack I told you all with the new Walmart card, right? And I was telling you guys you can get $5, $10, $15,000, right? However, there's a new hack to that. Okay, and I'm actually there's two new hacks to it. One just takes longer than the other. However, I would still do it. All right. So let me explain the first hack, the original hack I told you guys, okay? And that was the abandoning the cart. If you haven't seen that video, I would definitely tell you to go back and look at that video, because that video will probably give you more clarification to this video, all right? So abandon the cart is where you would go in and you would pre-qualify, okay? But however, you will not accept what they offer, all right? And so by you not accepting what they offer, what tends to happen is they will increase the credit limit, all right? Now, some of you guys have no idea what they're doing. What just recently happened is that, okay, you apply for a card. So let me break it down so you understand. You apply for the original credit card. If you don't get the original credit card, they're going to give you the line of credit. However, some people are getting the credit card and the line of credit. Okay, so they're getting two accounts. All right, now let me explain to you about this other hack so you can understand. This is how they're getting their paper up. And I actually told you how to actually liquidate the line of credit so you can get access to the capital. And I'll briefly talk about that in a minute as well to help you. However, here's the thing that I want you all to understand. And this is the other hack. Well, this is one of the other two new hacks. The other hack is that people, what they're doing, they won't apply for the card first. They will go apply for the Walmart Plus first, okay? The reason they're doing this, not only because of the instant savings, like you're saving 10 cents on gas, streaming services, delivery, all of that stuff. They're not doing it for that. The reason they're doing this is because it's putting you in Walmart's ecosystem, okay? And so by this putting you in Walmart ecosystem, all right, then you go back and do the hack. This is another confirmation that you're going to get a higher limit because you're already in Walmart's ecosystem. And this is very helpful for people with bad credit to get higher limits, all right? So by you being in Walmart's ecosystem, okay, when you apply for that new Walmart One card, they see that you already have data with them. And they're picking up this data because you already have an account with them. And what it does is it makes it easier for you to qualify. Now, that's the first new hack, all right? Now, that's the quicker new hack. Now, there's a longer new hack, and I think you would probably benefit from it more. All right, and let me break that down. And if I'm doing a good job, please like the video, leave me a comment. Let me know if you applied for it. Did you try any of these hacks? Give me a thumbs up, share the video. Let's get it up to 1,000 likes because I'm trying to show people this here credit game and how to even leverage department store cards, right? So first, let me tell you about liquidating the if you don't get the Walmart credit card and you get the Walmart line of credit, the in-store, how you liquidate it. What you would need to do is when you go to Walmart, you will pick up a few items, okay? It doesn't matter. However, when you get those few items, you can also grab some Visa or MasterCard gift cards, okay? And it'll be calculated as one transaction. Okay, if you try to do this with just your Walmart line of credit and to get those Visa and MasterCards, they will not accept it because they look at it as money laundering. However, when you do it with other items combined, it looks as a purchase. Okay, so that's the reason why I tell you guys, you have to be very careful in terms of the process. Now, that being said, in terms of liquidating, let's go back to the second hack. And I'll tell people this. Remember, you do the abandoned cart. You sign up for the Walmart Plus. Now, here's where things get interesting. Walmart uses a Vantage score. If you go to, and it's going to be, I think it's TransUnion, Vantage 4 TransUnion they're going to use. And so if you go over to Credit Karma and challenge all of the negative things off of your credit, if you wait 48 to 72 hours, your Vantage score is going to update. And it should update to give you a higher credit score. Then, since you abandon the cart, when you go to pre-qualify again, and they take a glimpse at the credit, they won't see, and this is for people with bad credit, they should not see these negative items on your Vantage file because it's updating the Vantage file. Your Vantage file updates faster than your FICO score. So that's the reason why I continue to tell you guys, in terms of leveraging, the fastest way is to leverage your Vantage and your FICO 9 scores, okay? So when you do that, by these negative items not reporting on the Vantage, this also should trigger to give you a higher limit. All right. Now, one of the things that I have been telling people, another thing you can do is get a loan that does not report on the personal credit. And the reason you want to go to loan, and these are loans, like these loans go up to $5,000. All right. These are going to be like your tribal loan. However, the purpose of getting those loans, if you have like small open revolving accounts on your credit file, taking that $5,000, okay, and using that $5,000 to pay down your open revolving account. Because right now, a lot of people's credit is starting to tank because they're getting hit with these buy now, pay now. Okay. And so with the buy now, pay now, you know, you go to the store and say, do you want this here? And yeah, they'll give it to you. However, when it reports on your credit file, that buy now, pay now is showing a maxed out account. So getting one of these here loans for like $5,000, you can go to Green Dollar Loan, Viva Payday Loan, Big Buck Loans, all of them offer $5,000, interest rates 5.99 up to 35.99. And you can receive government benefits in order to qualify for these type of loans, because the minimum income, monthly income that you have to show proof of is actually only $500. Okay, that's after taxes. Now, also, I know some of you guys that are entrepreneurs and stuff like that, I told you guys to go check out Giggle Finance that offers $5,000 loans. And all you have to do is show proof of $1,500 a month with at least 3 to 4 deposits monthly, okay, to get that loan, and then take that loan and use that loan to pay down your revolving small revolving debt. I'm not focused on the large ones, just your small ones, because this is going to give you the biggest impact of your credit score boosting up the fastest, right? So that's the reason why I told you all to do that. All right. And it should put you in position. You can even use a fair figure. If you're making revenue in your business, they don't look at the personal credit. And so long as you're making at least $2,500 a month and you've been in business at least 90 days with a registered LLC or S Corp or C Corp, they will also give you a loan as well. Okay. So that's the reason why I'm telling you guys is that it's always strategy to this when you're trying to get those higher limit credit cards, all right? And especially with the Vantage 4, it's a low-hanging fruit, so you can add the authorized users to increase the credit score and age the credit file. You can add utilities to increase the credit score and age the credit file. You can add rental payments to increase the credit score and age the credit file, right? So they will calculate those numbers in to give you a higher credit score as well. All right. So like I said, there's the two new strategies. Like I said, one of them just takes a little longer than the other, but it's going to guarantee that you get the higher credit limit with bad credit score, because your Vantage score is going to increase much higher at a faster rate than just waiting on the FICO score, because they use a Vantage score. And so that's where your leverage comes in at. All right. So I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.